It seems that virtual fitness programming is here to stay, even when COVID-19 is in the rearview mirror. Social interaction is one of the highest motivating factors for joining and attending fitness programs. Arriving 10 to 15 minutes early as you would in the gym and making a conscious effort to chat and build a rapport with participants can ensure that everyone feels welcome and included. Likewise, providing a few minutes afterwards for participants to ask questions or provide feedback can also provide you with valuable information on how to support your participants in the future. When participants register for your virtual class, as you would an in-person class, ask them if they have any impairments, injuries, pre-existing conditions, or pregnancies, while informing them that this information will help you ensure their experience safely meets their needs, will help you plan for any modifications, and over time your professional intuition and competency in relation to inclusive practice will increase. For the workout, minimize the use of equipment as much as possible, and where it is necessary, provide examples of household items that participants may be able to use instead.
Inclusive instruction. In another video, we discussed considerations for including participants with intellectual disabilities, but it's also worth noting some guidelines to make sessions more inclusive in general. For example, using invitational and encouraging cues and mild language. A tip is adding ing to instructions. For example, rather than directing participants to march on the spot, you could say marching on the spot now. Instead of telling participants to hold the pose, you could say something like, let's hold this pose together for 5 deep breaths. Incorporating some universal design principles into instruction, like getting participants excited and motivated and giving choice where possible. Presenting several options and ways to communicate instruction. For example, providing clear, simple verbal cues, visual cues, captions, and demonstrations, and observing as much as possible and providing further cues as needed. Allowing for and normalizing different ways for instruction to be expressed. Reassure participants that it's absolutely okay to use different props, do a variation or modification of an activity, or to opt out if they need to pause or hydrate. Understanding the goal of each movement is very important so that modifications can be offered according to participants' needs, but that all participants are working the same muscle groups. Avoid gender-specific language and speak directly to the participant at the other side of the camera. For example, saying, "Are you ready?" instead of, "Okay everyone, are we ready?"
Setup. Meetings are recommended over webinars as they allow for two-way interaction that allows you to observe and respond accordingly. Encouraging participants to turn on their camera and placing it so that they are on camera is preferential but not obligatory. Ensuring the space is tidy and has decent acoustics with minimal echo, like a room with a lower ceiling, or furnishing that absorb sound, like curtains and rugs. Ensuring you're optimally framed for participants to see you. Ideally, your camera is at eye level of your default position and that you can be seen if you're sitting or lying on your mat also. Natural lighting from behind the camera is best, or you may use a ring light. A Bluetooth mic or wireless headset is highly recommended for ensuring good sound quality.